Hi, today I'm going to talk to you about getting a used laptop. I apologize if this camera jumps in and out. Let me turn the light on here. That's a little bit better. Okay. What do you look for when you look for a used laptop? One, of course, is always price. Two, whether it has a hard drive. Three, how much RAM it has in it. And you also want to know that your laptop that you purchase isn't missing any keys, doesn't have any botches on the screen, no major scratches or breaks anywhere. Now, most people will not sell you a laptop with a good battery in it, or the battery will start and run. They won't guarantee it. Well, I'm going to tell you the reason that I keep purchasing these Dell Latitude E6500 laptops. And this is something most people would not think about. But I'm going to show you why I choose these laptops over, say, Toshiba or HP. I at one time did have a compact Presario laptop that I gave away, and it was a pain to work on. But let me show you this. This is a Dell Latitude E6500. Now this is my girlfriend's laptop. Mine's over there recording. And just so you know what I'm doing, I'm sorry, I have to get me in here. There we are. I am using my camcorder. One thing to consider when you purchase a laptop, especially a used laptop, and hers has a few fingerprints on it. That's not scuffs, it is fingerprints. Is how long it's going to last before you have to work on it. That's one of the main concerns when you buy any type of laptop. Now I'm going to show you exactly why we chose the E6500s. Go online, go on YouTube, watch how to change out thermal paste on a Toshiba satellite. You have to tear the entire laptop apart. You have to remove the keyboard, take the bottom off. I mean, it is a mess. This is why we choose these. First, take the battery out. Now, over here is the CD, DVD, ROM. Usually there's a little screw in there. Right here. I hope you can see that. Now over here is the hard drive. Here's the DVD caddy. And there's 4 screws holding in the hard drive. So if you need to change out your hard drive, it's actually not that hard to do. Let me see if I can get that camera to stay there. Four little screws. Now, most of the time, if you have a laptop, if you've used it a while, it'll start to overheat. Now, that's due to could be various things, but usually it's one of two problems. Now, unfortunately, I've already cleaned this laptop, so it is pretty clean. So, now your hard drive, and it's in there pretty tight on this one. There we go. And as you can see, this is actually really slim. It doesn't actually fit in here fully. I think this is a slim 2 or 3, but it works just fine. I'm going to show you how to put a hard drive like that in if you need to. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Say you want to upgrade the memory on this. Change the thermal paste. Clean your vents. Most people that buy compressed air will spray it from the outside and spray everything back into your laptop. What good's that going to do? Absolutely nothing. Now I'm going to show you exactly how to access everything you need to know about in this laptop. Battery's off, DVD is out, hard drive is out. Now pretty much right here, there's some vents. Right here is one screw. You unscrew that one screw, and it will not come out all the way. It is on a spring. You just unscrew it. There you go, it pops up. See that? And I apologize for the camera. I'm trying to do this by myself so nobody's holding the camera. Now you grab the bottom and slide it forward, and you'll see here in the back, there and there, a little gap. Then just take it and flip upward. Here's everything you need to get to. Right here. Here is your memory cards. Here's your Wi-Fi card. Here's your fan. And GPU and CPU are here. Here. And here. Now on my laptop over there, since it has a Core, not a Core 2, they both have Core 2s. My laptop actually has an NVIDIA chip, and it has an extra bar here. So what yours may have is a piece here that goes up and a piece on this side that goes up. If that's the way yours is, don't worry about it. I'm going to tell you how to do that too. First thing you have to do, find your fan cable and you unplug it. Now I'm not going to take this apart because you can see I've already cleaned this. It is really clean, but if you want to see me actually clean one and change thermal paste, I can actually do it on mine some other time. I'll just have to figure out where to put the camera. There are 3 screws holding in your fan. One here, one here, one here. First you unplug this, undo your screws, and that lifts right up. Once you do that, all your fan stuff is, your vent stuff is over here. You can clean that with a toothbrush, you can clean that with compressed air. Just make sure no dust gets in. Here, your CPU and GPU, there are 4 screws on this one. Only 4. Now on mine, there are actually 7, because my laptop is a little different. Mine has 2 pieces like this, one here and one over here, and 2 copper pieces for heat, one on each side. So my laptop's a little bit different, but not by much. So if your laptop is like this, right here, there's your CPU or GPU, and up underneath here is another one. What you do is you unscrew these screws after your fan is out, lift it up, clean it off with rubbing alcohol, put some thermal paste back on it, both places, unless it takes the thermal pad, which is possible on this one. Actually, I believe that's, yes, that is thermal paste. Yes, I remember now. It's thermal paste. And then you clean everything off, both sides here, on the inside, and your CPU and GPU with rubbing alcohol and paper towels. Put your thermal paste on, set this back down, and screw it back down. Then you put your fan back in, put your 3 screws in, and hook your wire back up. Now when you take your wire out, make sure you know which way the color is going. So the colors towards the fan itself will be black and yellow. But this is the reason we buy these laptops. One, the parts for these cost next to nothing. And two, a novice, a person who has never worked on a laptop a day in their life, can put memory cards in this. They can replace the hard drive in this. They can put thermal paste and thermal pads, and they can actually clean it. So when you decide to look for a used laptop, find a laptop you like, go online, it's like YouTube, good source of information, and type in changing the thermal paste for that computer or for that laptop, or adding or replacing the RAM, the memory sticks. Some laptops you actually have to tear the entire thing apart. A lot of stuff is under the keyboard, and you have to, I mean, all this would have to come out on some other laptops. But here, everything's accessible. It's easy to do. A novice can do it. And like I said, if you want to see me actually change the thermal paste on a laptop, I will not do this. I've already cleaned this. This is my girlfriend's laptop. Got some dust in there. But if you want me to clean mine, I'll hook the camera up to her computer to record with, and I'll clean mine. Hopefully I can clean mine with one hand, since I don't have any help, nobody to hold the camera. Okay, now let's get this back together. This fits right there. Push back. Screw the one screw down. Like I say, make sure everything's tight. Make sure it's snug. Screw it down. Now you can turn this back upside, right side up if you want to. Now here's where it gets interesting. If you bought a hard drive and it's skinnier than the hard drive that came out, you don't just slide it in, alright? You actually need to turn this way to where the top is facing up. Take your hard drive, slide it in, and push, and then flip it back over, and you can see the screw holes are perfect and lined up. Then you put your screws in. And I apologize if this video is getting a little long. Like I said, if you want me to show you how to clean and change thermal paste and thermal pads and stuff like that on one of these laptops, leave it in the comments, and I'll go ahead and do mine. Probably be a few days though, since I have to figure out how to hold the camera. Just snug them down a little bit. They don't need to be over tight. Alright, then put the battery in. Now these batteries run anywhere from $12 to $20, something like that. We have Linux Mint on here too. We have a dual boot system. She does on here. But I wanted you to see how easy it is for a novice to actually work on this laptop. So if you're interested in buying a used laptop, consider what you may have to do to that laptop in the next 6 to 8 months or even year. And consider if you can do it yourself, or if you're going to have to take it to a shop and have them do it. I mean, that's going to be extra money. There we go. Couldn't let you see your password. Sorry about that. But that's one thing to consider when purchasing a used laptop. Go online. See how easy it is to change things like the hard drive, the memory cards, how hard or easy it is to upgrade everything. This can be upgraded with new memory up to 8 gigs of RAM in a matter of less than 3 minutes. I mean, I showed you where the cards were, so they're not hard to get to. It's one screw in the back. Yeah, I don't have the brightness adjusted set on here, and I hate using stuff without a mouse. Yeah, but this is why we purchased the Latitude E6500s. There are other versions of Dell laptops that you can do this with, but this is one of the easiest laptops to work on, especially if you're a novice. So if you need a good laptop that's easy to work on, get one of these E6500s or something equivalent to it. Look up the Dell laptops, go online, go on YouTube, find a video on the laptop you're looking at on how to change this stuff out, because eventually you may have to do it yourself. If the laptop overheats, how hard is it going to do, to clean it? If you have to change the thermal paste, if you have to upgrade the memory, that's something you need to consider. Alright, well, I'm fixing to go. Like I said, if you want me to show you actually how to apply the thermal paste on a laptop, then let me know in the comments. But other than that, everyone have a good day.